Basically, we can't change the whole world, but we can change the world for individuals.
The Elephants Trail is a group of inspiring individuals who are drawing on their lived experience to try and instigate significant systems change. This is focusing specifically on certain areas of disadvantage such as poverty, addiction, mental health, domestic violence, the criminal justice system and homelessness.
It was all about social change, fighting for the underdog, in my opinion, trying to change systems and giving a voice to people with lived experience, really.
What I'm trying to get across, when I started the Elephants, I were almost I was like, I couldn't barely speak and I will withdraw and everything. But since I've been in Elephants 2018, like I said, I was still homeless and all that, it's made me come out of myself kind of thing and got involved with people. So you can zip to the left, zip to the right, zap straight in front of you, but not to your side, and you can bop back to the person, okay? Right, can the elephants step up and we'll do a demo and we'll just show you how it's done, apart from now, we'll show you how it's done.
Well, I think one of my favourite bits from being part of the Elephants Trail was making the Made in Bury documentary with John Domikos from The Guardian. It was just so valuable to do that. I really enjoyed doing it. Gave me a sense of purpose. This whole job has given me a sense of purpose.
The most support that I got off anyone, I suppose, was this Elephants Trail. Supporting me, empowering me by saying...
Is that where you use from? Is that where you use the...
But by saying your lived experience means a lot. The fact that you've been through this with your mental health, the fact that you've done drugs and alcohol, that's priceless. You can't get that out of the textbook.
No.
So I tell you what.
Right.
So you come with us and you help other people.
For a kick-off, when I first met the Elephants, I was just really blown away by the ability of the different members of the group to articulate really tricky problems in a way that, despite their experience of like negative things in the system, despite that, they can still communicate what's going on with a real sense of fairness and kind of empathy for all sides.
The first thing we want to say, and we really do want to stress this, is that like we know that everyone in this room has like proper sincere motivation and stuff like that. That's why you're in the room, because we love you, do you know what I mean? And we like appreciate everything you do.
And it was getting the message across, but in a careful and creative kind of way. It wasn't like we don't agree with this, and it was like, we understand things are difficult. Can you think about these things?
One of the things I'm dead interested in is how we can actually be cooperative, how we can create spaces where we've got equity and fairness, and so that whatever we do, we know we're doing the right thing. The Elephants kind of give you that on a plate. That's basically what they do.
The idea about was not, we're all equal in this room. What we've been doing together as a group is leaving our sort of labels at the door. And that's why we thought.
So for me, it's that collaboration, not competition. That's a massive part of what we do, and it's at the heart of everything we do. It's taught me that together we can do things better. So it's like we feed off each other and learn from each other.
It's really difficult when you work in such a bureaucratic system, where there's an expected rules of engagement and terms of reference, and people chair meetings and all of that. And actually, is that the right place to solve problems? Arguably, it's not.
I think it brings a humanness to the work, which you can't do on paper. If services talk to each other how to design something, that isn't there. So being able to bring that in makes a real difference.
It's useful in terms of getting the right answers, because you start from a place of like, I know if I read a document, I'm going to get the writer's perspective. If I watch a film, I'm going to get the director's perspective. If I'm sat in a room with people telling the truth and I know they're all telling the truth, I'm going to get a collective perspective, which helps me to feel confident that I'm doing the right thing.
And it's crushing, and it crushes your soul, and I started to lose my identity because I was this grafter loads of ambition, and now I wasn't that person anymore.
The voice of the unheard, as it were, at times, or people that services sometimes find difficult to engage. They've actually brought the voice to the service.
People are really open with me, so I'm finding that people sharing things with me that they would not share with somebody from the council. So this community engagement via somebody like myself, a community connector, somebody who's doing co-production with the council, somebody with lived experience, is vital. Because a lot of people say to me, I would not say this to somebody who works for the council.
What I'm looking at now is how we sustain that relationship, because it's in the system, in the Changing Futures part of the system, which is brilliant, but actually we need it in the mainstream part of the system. So it's how we link elephants in with the policy part of the council, because that's where everything flows.
It's just genuine, that's the thing. It's from the heart, it's genuine. And I think that makes a real difference. It's like this warmth that kind of comes with the elephants. There's a challenge, but there's a warmth.
We want people to see what other people are going through and to encourage more people to know that they are not in it alone. A lot of people have been through it, they can come out of it.
It's full of humanity, it's full of humour, it's full of joy, it's full of hope.
No matter how dark a place you've been and how broken you feel you are, the elephants can help you realise that becomes the foundation for your biggest growth, and great things can come off the back of it.